Guys, they said Kabiyesi was speechless, allegedly, as they told him why a particular three white birds keep appearing to him. According to what we are hearing, they said Iyanifa and some of these diviners who are in the palace, they are explaining, they are exposing a whole lot of things. And the visitation of the three white bird is another thing they told Kabiyesi the actual reason. According to the information, they say Kabiyesi have been seeing this bird before now. And when it continued, because the birds in question is white or are white birds, they believe that it is something good, because if you check Kabiyesi very well, you find out that Kabiyesi does not wear anything rather than white. Anything that is not white is not anything that is not white is not for Kabiyesi. And white stands for purity. And seeing those birds, he was thinking that they are for good. Then they said when it became too much, he called one of the Ifa priests in the palace and told him sometimes how he keeps seeing these white birds, three of them. And they said the man explained to him that whenever he sees the white bird, it simply means that the gods are with him, that, that white signifies something good, this and that. And Kabiyesi took it that way. He never know that these are the ways that gods used to tell him that there is impending danger between where Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo is. And according to what we heard, they said during that period that Queen Naomi was in the palace, there was a time they say Kabiyesi traveled outside Nigeria, I think to US. And that was the same day they said they went out on a program. On getting back to the palace, it was late. They changed the keys to her Yeyoluwa quarters. And then it was Ebony. They said Queen Naomi called Kabiyesi to tell Kabiyesi about it. Kabiyesi was very mad at whoever that have done that. But shortly, Ebony called him and told him that there was nothing like that. They said that day, Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi and Tadenikawo, because Tade was still tender then, it was around almost 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning that they entered the house, because throughout the night they were outside. Kabiyesi refused to call. Kabiyesi said that particular day again, he saw the three birds. The day that Queen Naomi left the palace, he saw the three birds. Then the one that shocked him was the fact that that particular day, that before few days, I think 2 days before that day that the Ibadan stampede happened, that he also saw that bird. And when this thing happened, remember that during that time that Queen Naomi was planning for that Ibadan Christmas fun fair, we got an information that hoodlums entered the shop where they park, the parking store where they park the materials they will be using for the fun fair, and made away with a lot of them. And the next day, we heard that Kabiyesi have replaced those things. They said that day, he was with Queen Naomi. They were talking, they were just discussing. And that three birds appeared again. And because he did not see them as something bad, because an Ifa priest who does not know what he is doing told him allegedly that it is for good, that it simply means that nature is with him, that the gods are with him. After all, they are white bird. And most times, Kabiyesi also uses white pigeons to do the sacrifices and all of that. So he did not see it as anything. They said the three birds came. And the funny part of it is that he is the only one that is seeing these three birds. So they said that day, he did not see it as anything. Then the next day, maybe 2 days later, this thing happened. That stampede, something happened. Now, Iyanifa is telling him that it is the gods who are sending those birds to you. And if you check very well, they only came whenever there is gang up against your wife. Whenever there is gang up against your lovely wife, Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. That if only you know that some of the things that have been happening wouldn't have happened. As a matter of fact, if you have taken cognizance of this visit by these three white birds, that you see some of these women that you married, you wouldn't have married them because the gods sent those birds to you. But the problem is that whoever that interpreted their visitation to you was wrong. They did not tell you the actual meaning. And that is why you fall victim. That is why a lot of things happened. And they said, after Iyanifa told Kabiesi this thing, and some other diviners that were present, they all said the same thing. The Sakabiesi started recounting back from the time that Queen Naomi and Ebony was still alone in the palace. That most times that bird will come and visit. And if you guys remember, during that time, there was a time they said Queen Naomi's mother and Ebony started having problem all the time. Sometimes Kabiesi's sisters will even join force with Ebony and all of that. They said Kabiesi said that during that period he was seeing those birds, but he never knew that they are coming to tell him that there is danger. And now that he know, they said he was speechless. Because to him, he said, if only he knew, there are a lot that he can do to stop some of the things that have happened to happen. And now they said Iyanifa told him allegedly that, look, now you know. All you need to do right now is that anytime you see those birds, because they will keep coming, it is your gods, the gods who put you there, who ordained your marriage with Queen Naomi, that is sending it to you because they know that you have the capacity, the capability to protect Queen Naomi or to stop some of the impending dangers coming towards her, especially those that is planned by human being. That is not to say that accident doesn't happen. Sometimes something might happen to someone, but when those ones wants to happen, maybe they will come or maybe they will not come. But even if they come, you still have your ancient sword. They said Iyanifa told Kabiyesi that, you see that ancient sword that you don't make use of, they are your powerful, it is your powerful tool. That anytime you see the birds again, all you need to do is get your ancient sword. Find out, because the ancient sword is capable of telling you what is the problem, or what they are planning, or who is planning. Then speak into the ancient sword. Tell them what you want to happen. If you want that which they are planning for Queen Naomi to return back to them, it is going to happen. If you want it to be cancelled, let it not affect anyone, it is going to happen. But you should learn to use your ancient sword, because that's your biggest tool as a king. The Sekabiesi was just looking at Iyanifa, and I said, now wow, now wow. They said Iyanifa told him, as long as it is man-made, whatever it is, as long as it is man-made, and you speak into your ancient sword, it is not going to happen. Whatever you tell the ancient sword to do is what it is going to do. I said, now wow. Anyways, it is still good news, somehow. Because now that he know, I believe that they will keep visiting him, they will keep telling him when there is danger and all of that. So my people, that is what we are hearing. Don't forget that they are all alleged, rumors, speculated, unverified information making rounds on social media, okay? Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. Follow my page, okay? I love you guys. Bye. See you.